Today we're covering 5 untold stories. Story number 1. Ona Judge, the woman who outsmarted George Washington.
Did you know George Washington spent his final years obsessed with hunting down one enslaved woman who outsmarted him? Her name was Ona Judge. In 1796, while the Washingtons ate dinner in Philadelphia, Ona walked out the front door of the presidential mansion and never looked back. She didn't run south. She went north to New Hampshire. Strategic, smart. Washington was furious. He sent bounty hunters, used legal loopholes, pulled every string he had. But Ona stayed 3 steps ahead. She learned to read, married a free black man, started a family, and then she did something revolutionary. She gave newspaper interviews, exposed Washington's hypocrisy about slavery to the world. The father of our country couldn't handle that one black woman claimed her freedom and won. Ona's courage inspired other enslaved people in the presidential household to escape too. She lived free for 54 more years. Washington died still trying to get her back. One woman, 0 chains, infinite courage. Black history isn't just survival, it's victory. Follow for more untold black history.
Story number 2. Queen Mother Moore. She calculated America's slavery debt.
Did you know a black woman calculated exactly how much America owed for slavery? In 1957, Queen Mother Audley Moore was born to formerly enslaved grandparents. She watched them struggle with nothing while white America built wealth on their stolen labor. In the 1920s, she joined Marcus Garvey's movement. But Moore had a different plan. She was going to make America pay. For 60 years, she built the case for reparations. She crunched the numbers. Billions in unpaid wages, compound interest, stolen wealth passed down through generations. She testified before Congress when no one was listening, created legal frameworks for how payments should work, organized reparations conferences in the 1960s. While others talked about civil rights, Moore talked about economic justice. She influenced the Black Power movement, laid the intellectual groundwork for every reparations conversation happening today. Her economic analysis was decades ahead of her time. She proved slavery wasn't just moral crime. It was economic theft. Every modern reparations argument traces back to Queen Mother Audley Moore. Follow for more real black history they don't teach.
Story number 3. 75 enslaved Africans chose death over slavery.
Did you know 75 enslaved Africans chose death over slavery in 1803? They were Igbo people from Nigeria, brought to Georgia on a slave ship, but they refused to accept their fate. Some say they overpowered their captors. Others say they forced the ship to shore at Dunbar Creek. What happened next became legend. Led by their chief, they walked together into the marsh waters. They were singing. Some believed they were walking home through the spirits of the water. Rather than live enslaved on American plantations, they chose freedom through death. Many drowned. Some were captured. This place became known as Igbo Landing. The story survived through Gullah Geechee oral tradition, a sacred memory of resistance. It's remembered not just as tragedy, but as defiance. Some call it the first freedom march in American history. This isn't folklore. It's documented resistance. And it still echoes in the waters of coastal Georgia. Black history isn't just about struggle. It's about choosing freedom at any cost. Follow for more untold black history they don't teach.
Story number 4. America's only successful coup was against black people.
Did you know the only successful overthrow of an elected government in American history happened in 1898? And it was against black people who were winning. Wilmington, North Carolina had black aldermen, black police officers, black business owners. The Daily Record, a black newspaper, was challenging white supremacy every single day. Black folks weren't just surviving, they were thriving. White Democrats couldn't stand it, so they organized. They armed themselves. They called themselves the Red Shirts. November 10th, 1898, they struck. They burned down the black newspaper. They murdered dozens of black residents. They forced elected officials to resign at gunpoint. Over 2,000 black people fled forever. White newspapers celebrated this as redemption. But here's what they really did. They created a blueprint. This model of violent overthrow spread across the South. It ended black political power for generations. They didn't just steal an election. They stole a future. Black history isn't just about what we lost. It's about what we built that was so powerful. They had to destroy it. Follow for more documented Black history they erased.
Story number 5. Nannie Helen Burroughs, the Black woman who built Harvard for girls.
Did you know that in 1909, a daughter of formerly enslaved parents created what she called Harvard for Black women? Her name was Nannie Helen Burroughs, and she didn't just start a school. She started a revolution. While Black women faced racism, sexism, and poverty all at once, Burroughs built something extraordinary. The National Training School for Women and Girls combined classical education with real-world skills: farming, cooking, business. She called her philosophy the 3 B's: Bible, bath, and broom. Spirituality, cleanliness, and work ethic. White supremacists attacked her. Some Black male leaders called her too radical. Money was always tight. But for over 50 years, she kept going. Her graduates became teachers, business owners, community leaders across the South. She fought for women's right to vote. She wrote powerful essays about the triple burden Black women carried. Thousands of women got their education because of her vision. Yet most people have never heard her name. Black history isn't just about struggle. It's about brilliance that was buried on purpose. Follow for more untold Black history they don't teach.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more untold stories. Link in bio.